You're watching NFL Daily on Chat Sports, the internet's most interactive channel. All right, let's go to my man Soko. Did you see the player walk by and not slap Jason Garrett's hand? Felt kind of bad for the guy, lost the respect.
I don't really feel that bad for Jason Garrett. It's tough for me to feel bad for an NFL head coach. Like, oh, yes, you might end up losing your job. There will be other opportunities because you made it all the way to being an NFL head coach. And for Garrett, he's been there almost a decade now. Like, I've seen a lot of it. So I did notice it. It's not a good sign. Maybe we're reading too much into it. But we'll see how they bounce back against Philadelphia Eagles, which, by the way, feels like a classic Jason Garrett saves his job with a win game. That's just what it feels like.
Tune into the Cowboys Report. Let's go to Andrew Coker, who I'm going to guess is a 49ers fan. And, yeah, I ate crow, Andrew. It's all good. Do you think the 49ers should get Mohamed Sanu if we can acquire him since he know Kyle's play calling?
And you really struggle when it's not perfect grammar on screen.
I struggle when it is perfect grammar, Tom. But Sanu, Kyle Shanahan, makes sense for when Kyle Shanahan was back with the Falcons.
No, I don't mind that idea. My biggest issue with it is you already have Goodwin, you have Pettis, you have Deebo Samuel. At some point, you'll probably get Jalen Hurd back. Maybe it's this year, maybe it's not. How much of an upgrade really is Sanu? Like if I were the 49ers, I feel like you're just increasing from like a B minus to a B or something like that. I don't know how much. I don't know if that's worthwhile. Whatever pick it would cost, I would go for the home run or just stand pat.
That's fair. I like it. Let's go to Austin Baker, who could be Baker Mayfield. I don't know. Get a picture. Who is the Titans' next quarterback?
No, his name is Austin, not Mayfield.
Who's Titans' next quarterback?
Wow, you didn't take that bait at all. Darn it. I think they go back to Marcus Mariota this week.
They have to. I mean
that offensive line isn't very good.
We just talked about going from a B minus to a B. Well, you're going from a B to a B minus from Mariota to Tannehill.
That's pretty. I don't know if it's a B, but yeah, it's in that. It's minimal drop off and minimal upgrade. I think though they have to look at the draft. There are plenty of guys that can make some sense. Joe Burrow makes sense for them. I doubt they're in Tua or Herbert range. Unless maybe Burrow.
The Titans also have surrounded Marcus Mariota with a ton of talent at the receiver position.
I'm also not a fan of their scheme, by the way. Like the way they utilize Corey Davis. Let me put it this way.
I think they're trying to be the Patriots, and they don't have Tom Brady.
I don't know if bringing in a new quarterback is going to fix the Titans' problems. Okay. I don't know if Mariota's the solution, and he is a factor in the problems right now, but I don't think it's just a quarterback issue.
Awesome, good question. Get a picture. Let's go to Alex. What up, Alex? Next Falcons head coach. So Alex is talking about this because we just talked about it on NFL Daily Rumors and News. If you missed it, you can go back and watch that, about Dan Quinn being on the hot seat. And we said that he's probably going to be the next head coach fired. So, Tom, I'm going to ask you, next Falcons head coach, any ideas?
I will preface this by saying, Alex, make sure you're subscribed if and when Dan Quinn's officially fired. We'll do an entire hot board, a top 10 replacements list.
Turn on your notifications. The thing that looks like a bell.
It's early. I think they'd want to go with an offensive mind. Eric Bieniemy could make some sense for him. John DeFilippo. I think that after going defensive with Dan Quinn, they'd probably want to go offense on that side of the ball. Other names, if you just want to go with Sean McVay next up, Todd Monken.
Todd Monken.
Or excuse me, not Todd Monken. That's one of I meant to say Shane Waldron. I don't know why I said Todd Monken because they're right next to each other. He is the Rams passing game coordinator.
You want to hear something really cool about Todd Monken?
What?
He subscribes to our YouTube channel, and you should too. YouTube.com/ChatSportsTV. If you don't believe me, prove it. Get us to 140K subscribers. We're currently at 139,368. We've gained a few on this channel. Our goal is to get to 140K by Friday. If you can get us to 140K by Friday, Tom and I can get the day off. If not, well, we don't get a day off. So 139K. Boss just said deal. Seriously, guys, help us out. 140K subscribers. Got to get us there. YouTube.com/ChatSportsTV. One of our loyal subscribers is my man Ricky. What up, Rick? Does Nick Bosa win Defensive Rookie of the Year? I mean, that 49ers defense continues to be unbelievable.
Yeah, he's
unbelievable.
He's going to be my pick. He in limited snaps.
So luckily for you guys, Tom gets a vote. So.
Yeah, I do get a vote. Nick Bosa has my vote. Or at least early on. Things can change if he gets hurt. That'll probably impact everything. But Bosa is my choice. He's been so dynamic, so dangerous. Like, it's almost like we knew he was good coming out, and we never should have doubted him. I don't know what's going on there. Like,
that's how good
it wasn't that hard to see.
Nick Bosa maybe should have been a number 1 pick. Let's go to Sir Dumb Heaven. No.
Doomanville.
Doomville. That's what you just said.
Yeah. Hey, look, you don't have to try and just spend a lot of time reading. Just make it up.
Who should trade for Cam Newton if he's on the market? So Cam Newton, I've been saying for a while, I think his time's kind of Kyle Allen.
How about Tennessee? We just talked about it. I wouldn't mind seeing Cam Newton with the Titans.
I'd be intrigued.
It's an off-season, not a mid-season
Bengals?
trade. The Bears.
The Bears. Oh, my.
Yeah, see?
Oh, my.
Also, if you're Carolina, I think you have to do it you can't do it at the trade deadline. It has to be after this year. That's how you're going to maximize it there.
Get a picture. Jeremy, what up, fam?
This is one of your guys, so I'm going to let you take it.
Why not talk to Steve Young as a head coach? Jeremy, use hashtag NFL. I don't know how you snuck in there, probably with those sunglasses.
I told Dylan to fight it.
This is amazing. Why not talk to Steve Young as a head coach? That's perfect. A head. No? Instead of a head coach?
I get it.
I think it's amazing.
I get the mediocre joke you're making there. To answer your question, just because someone is a good player does not mean they'll be a head coach. And call me crazy, but I typically don't like hiring people to be my head coach when they've never coached it before.
Hey,
that's just not a good idea.
Let's go to Alan. What's up, Alan? Looking like Le'Veon Bell. Do you think the Steelers...
Escobedo, by the way. That's how you say it.
I didn't even try. Do you think the
Steelers
Steelers fire Mike Tomlin?
If they keep finding ways to win with their 3rd and 4th string quarterbacks, I don't think you can.
I don't think you can fire him either because Tomlin looks kind of like a genius, right, with the whole Antonio Brown thing.
He kind of does, yeah.
And now you can't really blame him because they're on their 3rd quarterback. They just won a game. Sure, the Chargers haven't played well, but, they're winning football games, realistically, when they have no business doing it.
Yeah. I was not that high on Tomlin coming into the year. He actually has impressed me despite the win-loss tallies.
Despite the win-loss tallies? Could almost say that he's kind of, an expert, I guess, with his team.
Sure.
Expert with his team?
Sure.
I tried. Action Network. Y'all are popping up on my Instagram.
Just gone right into it.
Action Network's starting to pop up on my Instagram. I'm about to put a video out here shortly. So chatsports.com/deal. If you're on BetDSI, if you're on MyBookie, and you want to, wet the beak, put some extra money in your pocket, these people, the Action Network, live odds, expert picks, and analysis, unlimited bet tracking. So for $5.99, that's all it is, because we have this awesome deal, 40% off. You guys can get expert picks and analysis to get more money in your pocket. It's chatsports.com/deal. Tom, you're really smart. You do a lot of solid bets. The Action Network, though, no offense, they got you beat.
It makes it a lot easier to see where the public money is versus where the sharp money is. So, for example, a lot of the overall bets were in favor of Mississippi State against Tennessee. But the money was on Tennessee, which indicates, hey, Tennessee knows what they're doing. I put my money down on Tennessee +7 took them outright. They pull the upset at home, and I take some extra money home for me.
Sweet. Drinks on Tom.
No,
DM Tom for drinks.
I'm keeping it.
Or we can get some dessert. Okay, I like this. I got a sweet tooth. National Dessert Day. What is your favorite dessert? I already know what your answer is.
Okay, what is it?
I was at your wedding.
Oh, yes. Yes. That's fine. That's fine.
So Tom's favorite dessert, I can't really say that, is cheesecake.
Don't know what you were going to say. Glad you didn't.
I was at your wedding.
Although, do you know what I've been having now? Pumpkin pie. It's pumpkin pie season, baby.
Oh, my God.
I love pumpkin pie.
Basic Mitch when it comes
yes,
to
you
anything
are.
pumpkin.
Lots of cheesecake in there, too.
Yo, cheesecake is phenomenal.
Lots of cheesecake
Soko says Boston cream pie.
Yeah. That's good, too.
I got a sweet tooth. Yeah. Your guys are earning some brownie points. You want to earn more brownie points? Subscribe, youtube.com/chatsportstv. What's your favorite dessert? Let us know in the comments section. Stephan Saunders. What up, fam? Do you see, an NFL expansion anytime in the near future?
I don't. I think they're in a pretty good spot with 32 teams.
Yep.
And I also wonder if you would dilute it even a little bit more, just the overall talent pool, the quarterback pool, which is in overall better shape than it's been in a while, but I think they're in good shape at 32 right now.
All right. You're about to release a video, though, for the XFL. I know it's not quite the same, right? XFL, aren't you?
Yeah, but what do you mean it's not quite the same? What do you...
Well, it's not quite an expansion. I was trying to do a plug, say, hey, subscribe to our channel because Tom's going to do something with XFL.
He did it! There we go!
Steven, get a picture. Let's go to Trevon, your second cousin. Do you think that the Cowboys are in trouble.
I think you have to feel that way, right? I mean, we can do the same song and dance we've done for 5 years, 10 years now, if you want to call it that, of, God, they're good. They're not quite good enough, but they're not bad, and they end up being terrible, and then all of a sudden they get going again.
I can't believe that's definitely got to be a top 100 on billboards, that song.
We were at the Titans game last year, and it's like, oh, season's over. They lose to the Titans on Monday Night Football at home, and then they come back and beat the Eagles. I feel like we're about to do that whole thing again. They lose to the Jets in the game they should have won, and they beat the Eagles somehow entering the bye, and all of a sudden they're in okay shape again.
Same song and dance by Tom Downey. Look it up on Spotify. Let's go to Latoya67. What are the chances Raiders beat the Packers? So the Packers right now, they're sitting there at what, 4-2?
4-1.
4-1.
Monday Night Football game yet to be decided here.
That's very true. So Packers, and you got the Raiders who are 3-2 coming off a bye. They won a big game going up against the Bears. What are the chances? If I had to actually put a number on it, I'd probably say 39% chance.
Also, a very good point here from producer Dylan, who said it's Latuya. She's told us this before.
I think you're right.
You forgot that. For shame, Mitch.
I didn't write it in my notebook that I have to do now. I didn't write it in my notebook. So what do you think are the chances? Do we have odds on Bet the Aside?
I'm checking to see if they're up.
Who's going to win this game?
Probably
Packers
don't have
or
them.
the Raiders? Let us know in the comments section. Type R for Raiders. Type P for Packers. I'm going to say that the Packers have almost got to be favorites. The game's also in Green Bay.
Yeah, Packers will be favored, barring an injury or something on Monday Night Football.
So if you guys think that the Raiders are going to beat the Packers, you can win some extra money. But, hey, don't tell my Raiders channel this. I do think the Packers are probably going to end up winning this game.
Don't worry, I'll tweet it for you.
So go to chatsports.com/bet. Use that promo code NFL120 for 120% deposit bonus. Bet the Aside is the internet's #1 sports book, and now we're hooking you guys up with the #1 deal. So if you put down $50, you'll get $60 for free. You put down $100, get $120 for free. Put down $500, get Tom to shave his head, and get $600 for free.
Not that last part.
Chatsports.com/bet. Do it. And also, get paired up with the Action Network, extra money in your pocket. Let's go to James Harden, MVP. Will Dallas trade for anybody? So the NFL trade deadline, Tom, October 29th at 4 p.m. Eastern time. We're getting down there. Are the Cowboys going to make a move?
I don't anticipate seeing a Cowboys trade. I'm not going to rule, totally say it's never going to happen, but I think for the Cowboys right now, they thought this team was good enough entering the year. Garrett's in the last year of his contract. It should not be let's keep sacrificing first-round picks to make the team better and help Jason Garrett out. It has to be we're going to keep our first-round pick. Garrett, this team is good enough. Go win games with it. That pick might be top 15. Who knows at this point? Keep it.
Oh, boy. Let's go to Luke Miller,
who does technically have a picture. He has one technically.
Hey, I hear you. You're making me gray, though. Who has been better, Kyle Allen or Teddy Two Gloves? So either Teddy Bridgewater or Kyle Allen. I know my answer to this. I'm going to let you, since you, have a side thing with Teddy Bridgewater.
I was hated on by certain members of the Chat Sports staff, including executive producer Brett Scott, including my co-host Mitchell Renz here, for saying Teddy Bridgewater is good.
So the issue
The issue you said was
your friends at Chat Sports.
Well, folks, I can officially declare that Teddy Bridgewater is good. All right? He is good. I am claiming victory on this. I am right. Teddy Bridgewater is good at football. You were wrong. Give me Teddy Bridgewater. I've told you guys he can be a starting quarterback in the NFL. Look what happens.
All right, we want to know from you guys, though, because Tom, he doesn't really matter to me. So who is a better, Kyle Allen or Teddy Two Gloves? Let us know in the comments section if you're watching on YouTube, if you're watching on Facebook, and if you've watched this far, hey, you know what? Like this video right now.